5 heavy, 10.5 out. Out is. CT-75 heavy on the side. Clear left. Then via Alpha Kilo Zulu parking monitor. Alpha Kilo Zulu parking monitor. Thank you, Mr. You can tell us at hotel. Alpha Whiskey Zulu parking.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday morning. Got a couple of heavies coming in on 4 right now. This is a FedEx triple. I believe the next one should be a C-17.
Cross 24, left 4 right at Delta, then Charlie the parking traffic 4 miles monitor, 4 right monitor ground. Helicopter HNL, Alpha Hotel, hello. Honolulu, how do you do? Okay. Remaining 12 runway. Depart southbound call center. Helicopter 9 Papa Hotel. Okay, cancel takeoff clear. Hold your position. 9 Papa Hotel. Advise when you're ready. After 9 Papa Hotel, remaining 12 runway. Depart southbound call center.
That's a nice way to start off the show. Ugh, gotta be effing kidding me. I'm tired of this. So good morning, Josh. Good to see you. Brandon, thanks for being here. Alan. Ken in the house. John, legalized Shemp. Linda is here. Hello, Heath. Thanks all for being here. Looks like we got all the cool kids in the house this morning. Hello, KJJ, RSVP. Oh, we got Henry here. Hello, Henry. So T-Mobile is being finicky down here again today. I don't know why that is.
Can 2528 and heading 120 on departure. 120.
So I think we might just have to fight through it today. And if it gets really bad, I might have to take the 360 camera down and switch the internet. So, but we'll see how it goes. Because right now it is all over the place.
Latest information, flight is current altimeter 3007.
So I believe last night was last night 99.9% of the moon, or is it tonight? Right now it is. Oh, it's. Let's see. Right now it is 97.8. So I believe that means yesterday was. Yeah, yesterday was the Supermoon. Yeah, yesterday we had, I could see the moon when I set up, but it set much sooner. So I was going to show it to you yesterday, but right as about the time we went live, it had ducked behind some clouds, and I forgot to go back and check on it. What's going on here today? Everything's freaking out. As we have a 135 at the end of the runway, so we're going to pull away from the moon and go over to it. It is right here. Yeah, Jobber, we have, there should be 2 Atlases and 2 UPS that should be here within the next hour. I don't see any tails over there right now, so I don't know when we'll get departures. Hello, Just Plain Crazy. Oh, it's lining up and waiting.
Charlie, I'll entire flight the east on first of all. Concourse all 903 Kilo Charlie. 36 of the Inouye entire delay transfer departure on runway 4 to Foxtrot 50 takeoff any seats 130 departure on my right. I want you to descend to deposit air for Foxtrot, so you up there with the go.
Good morning, Colin. My good friend Colin Dutton's coming with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a 2-year channel member. Really appreciate that. Hello, Brian. I don't know for sure, Incredible Bulk, but that sounds... I don't know if that sounds true. Maybe the max, the longest max, maybe, but... Golly, this internet's driving me nuts today.
I don't know for sure, Incredible.
Give me a second to fool with the internet. What am I going to do here? Alright, we're going to get another FedEx on 4 right. I think it's a small one, though. Yeah, oh no, it's a 757. The problem is I can't make any super big adjustments to the encoder while we're streaming. So unfortunately, I don't know what I can do. Yesterday I tried to make a change, and I tried to pause the stream, and I ended up ending it at the very end. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate it.
tower, 3494, visually left. Number 3494, hold tower on my 8 left, clear to land, and hold short on my 4 left across the traffic. 8 left, clear land, short 4 left, 3494. We'll continue holding, expect to go on after this southwest second ramp of the A left.
But about the length of the planes, if I am not the greatest person to ask about stuff like that. There are some streamers that have all that knowledge memorized. I do not. I'll be honest, half the time I answer a question, I'm Googling it before I answer it, so. For the sake of transparency, I have no idea. Well, Matthew WB 747 has dropped in a €2 super sticker. Thank you very much. That's cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I guess it'd be this evening for you. A good friend of the Transit Prodigy is celebrating 14 months. He's at the 717 level now. He's been with us at all kinds of levels in the past. 14 months. Ooh, yeah, cool face. Thank you very much, Joshua. Looks like the next one in this side might be a 717 coming in from Maui. It's Hawaiian Flight 1015. The first of those 4 747s that are coming this way is coming in from Louisville. It's a UPS 747. It's just about to cross over the Waimanalo coastline. Oh, we have a duck sighting. Hello, duck. Morning, Mark. Intermeeting. Oh, that's nice, Matthew. Come out and visit us. O'Malley got his quack back. I just heard of my Taiwan taxi via Juliet. I don't know if I'm mishearing things. What is that? Am I mishearing things? Because I heard him answer back, which was also very unusual. We're getting English lessons from O'Malley today. See, I need English lessons. English is my only spoken language, but it's not my best language. My best language is tomfoolery. I speak fluent sarcasm. Ralph might be my favorite character on that show. Oh, and he deleted the message. What the heck? You can't quote Ralph Wiggum and then delete it. Ah, there he go. Oh, he was correctly attributing the quote. I see. Yeah, there he is. Alright, we're getting a fighter early. Look at this. Where'd he go? There he is. I only see one, though. Oh, no, there's two. We're getting two fighters early. We got a queen overhead. Look at this. That's... man. There's a Kamaka Air, let's say a Sky Courier coming in. I wonder if they're going to wait for it or just zoom out of here. Well, looks like they're going to wait for it. He's really close. Gotta be kidding me with this internet. Saw that. Well, that's a way to start a day. It looks like the first queen is going to go all the way over to 8 left, so we'll see it in the air over there. Let's see. Not as lucky with the sun today. The sun is not hidden behind the clouds today.
Runway 8 left. 6032 Heavy Honolulu traffic, 717 in position, depart by your arrival, entry 504, runway 8 left, quick enough.
Had to do a little sunshade relocation. This is a Pilatus PC-12. You may have seen the Queen pop up in the background of that shot real quick. Grifter, that's like me. I need 1.5 hours of sleep for every hour I'm awake.
1026, shot 3 miles per hour, 8 left, full length of the takeoff, next clear. Ready, takeoff, full length, left.
Morning, Telly. Well, thank you, Kathy.
This morning, New Zealand Heavies, they localized that 10 heavy Honolulu car, Boeing 737, 2 miles per hour cross, you run a whole short intersection, especially 8 miles per hour cross, you run a whole short intersection, different traffic will hold its position and stop the runway. Make sure you cross their tree, runway 8 left, turn around. Clearly at 8 left, unable operation, New Zealand 10. New Zealand 10, Airbus stopping whole short intersection. New Zealand 10.
Alright, so we should have Air New Zealand next. It is just called for its, it sounded like 10-mile clearance to me, but we'll see. Oh, it's just passing over Kapolei, so probably 12 miles. So it'll be here. It looks like the next arrival on 8 left. It's a normal paint job today, no all blacks or anything. Yeah, we really got lucky, Matthew, the last day and a half or so. Yesterday was really good. I think it was it 8 or 10 that went out yesterday? The Aloha that is about to come in here on 4 right. This one somewhere there it is. He was just told to go around already. A long way away, go around. Of course, I can't see him because the camera doesn't want to play nice. There he is. This guy was already told to go around. I did not hear the reason, but the tower called it. This is the second Aloha cargo this morning that has been told to go around very early on 4 right. There was one that happened just before we went live. There was another one that did this, almost the exact same pattern here. Something else is coming out here, military. I just heard Reach being taxied over. Yeah, Brian, that was the second one of those this morning. I don't know. I didn't hear a reason, but our second queen of the day. This is an Atlas Air Queen. It's a 4 freighter. It is coming in from the south. It is about maybe 20 miles south of us. So we'll see which runway it takes. Anybody know what's using the call sign Whisper? Something is using the call sign Whisper. Hello, DW. Oh, Keith is here. Hello, Keith. Need to plug that in. This is good. The phone I used for flight radar and all that seems to have died. It does not want to power on anymore. It just sits there at the battery charging symbol and doesn't feel like turning on. So I'm having to use my normal phone for flight radar right now until I find something else. And yesterday during the show I had it going the whole day, and when I got to work it had 13% battery and I had to go right into a meeting, so I couldn't charge it. Okay, there are more fighters out on the thing. That's... what are these? These are more fighters out here. Well, Matthew, when we flew it a couple of weeks ago, it seemed farther. next one in is that one that did the go around. Evidently my dream airport would, I don't know my dream airport. Let's see. The one I always regret is I didn't do a stream from Lakenheath. I was at Lakenheath and I didn't do a stream from there. It was because it was rainy that day and I didn't want to get all my stuff wet. I regret not doing a stream from there. But places I've never been to, I've always wanted to go to the Alaska, Anchorage, see all the 747s. Amsterdam would be another good one. Of course, I think the more I think about it, the more my favorite airport I've done a stream from might be Innsbruck. That was such a neat experience. That 7-4 did go all the way around to 8 left, so we'll catch that in the air. There's a little tiny plane coming in the other side. Let's see if we can get it. There's a Sky Courier. It's a FedEx Sky Courier coming the other side. Alright, so I think we're getting more fighters. Yeah, look at that. I like when they come out super early like this because you don't get a lot of the heat haze. How many is that? I only see one down there right now.
Okay, 1C, roger that. Find me seeing a 16,000. Area indicates upwind calm on the A right surface takeoff needs to departure. Okay, 1C, we can go separate departure traffic caution. We can just separate to the caravan. The 3720 traffic, Raptor Part A right has 72 separation doors, okay, caution, service traffic departure. 360, turn right, exalt taxi, Bravo, and Delta, show right 4 left. Foxtrot 4 left, last way check, landing copy, runway.
Brandon Foxtrot, line Boeing 4 left, go to A1.
Expert 8680, check, position right 4 left, crossing 414 rated, Delta to contact ground.
Last and 4 right, Delta contact ground, have a great station.
So when I was messing with the internet earlier, I disconnected my selfie cam. So we're gonna have to live without selfie cam today until I hook it back up. But I'd like to welcome everyone. If you're new here, I appreciate you stopping by. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It is on the south shore of the island of Oahu. And Oahu is about on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, so we are somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. If you're wondering why we have military and civilian aircraft using the same runways, it's because Hickam Air Force Base is just on the other side of those trees over there. So that's Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam. It's right on the Pearl Harbor. But we share the runways with them, and they share the runways with us, so we get a lot of their action. So not only do we get the F-22s, we'll get C-17s and KC-135s, and then we'll get a bunch of visiting aircraft. A couple weeks ago we had F-35s, and we've had F-15s, and even had occasional U-2 and B-52, so those are a little more rare, but get a little mix of everything. So if super heavies, and military aircraft are your thing, it's probably worth hitting the subscribe button. As long as you're down there by the subscribe button, you hit that like button too. That would really help the channel out. I would appreciate it. We do 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so we'll be back here again on Saturday morning. And we'll not only see both A380 arrivals like we will today, we'll see one of their departures as well. We'll stay long enough on Saturday to see the first departure, as long as it leaves on time. Alright, so we have another Queen coming in the other side. It is a UPS Queen. It is coming in from Ontario. Apparently it's very heavy. Hello, Mason. How you doing? I saw your. I apologize, Mason. The other day, you submitted a PayPal donation that I didn't see till the end of the show. So, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I missed it during the show. Anybody know what a pack of mooses is called? Like a bunch of mooses? Is there a name for that?
Runway 8 right taxi Alpha, cross runway 8 left at Alpha, joint Juliet. Four Mike contact departure.
Departure, 4 Mike, have a good one.
Honolulu Tower, runway 32 on nav for GPS 56 heavy, turn right Delta, ultra running 4 left.
We are unable, Delta will make echo UPS 56 heavy.
Honolulu Tower, runway 32 on nav for right. GPS 56 heavy, turn right echo, ultra running 4 left. Turn right at Echo, hold short, remain 4 left.
Right turn at Echo, hold short 04 left, UPS 56 heavy.
Runway line 2, cross runway 4 left and 8 left at Kilo, then contact ground traffic clearing up field.
A herd is a pack of mooses. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Skittles. We have more fighters. So that's 5. This is 6 and 7, correct? And a moose coming behind them. Alright, Southwest is going around on 8 left. That's the third go around today. Hello, Miss Wolves. Kathy, a moose is a affectionate name for the plane we're looking at right here, a C-17. Kind of a nickname. Alright, our first super of the day is just passing the coastline. So it'll be here in just a second. This is ANA 184. It is the blue sea turtle today. The blue Honu. And behind it, looks like we have one of the C-17s coming back in already. Or it's might be a separate one that... It might be a separate one that's coming in because its path is well north of the island and then just stops. So, hello, Jerome. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
Heavy at Alpha, cross on 8 left, during Juliet for 8 right. About 8 left at Juliet. Here we go. 3441, turn right after contact ground. Heavy, where you parking?
yeah, the internet's being a little flaky down here today. We might go to after this super heavy, we might go to the backup internet, but I'm not sure yet. I tried that yesterday and I took the stream down, so I'm a little gun shy. So if you're new here, that was the ANA flying Honu. Honu is Hawaiian, the Hawaiian word for sea turtle, so it has the sea turtle livery on it. There's 3 of them. We'll get another second one here in about an hour or so.
Turn left at Echo Crossing and 4 left, then hold short from 8 left, traffic position 4 left at traffic Alpha. Alright, left Echo Crossing 4 left, short of 8 left, 261, taken. Alright. Level 1 to every home, traffic caravan, southbound crossing the whole short intersection, 8 left airline, and traffic position on the parallel. Lane 21 is flight, maintain 5,000, variant keeps up with comms on the right, this is takeoff, change to departure. On the 6-4 heading from 8 right, minus. Body control,
Dang it. Two on the way out, two on the way in. I think there's two on the way in.
I don't know for sure.
Heavy to 8 right, takeoff with Kong. Body support, good take on 8 right. 61, heavy on 8 right, line up in the weight, and departure be 119.1.
Yeah. It's still up, it's just very jerky for some reason. I don't know why.
Southwest 3934, cross return, heavy C-17, with the left on 8 left, third land, traffic in position across.
Oops.
I'm on 6 on heavy, departure 239.05. Finder still stay back, follow tower crossing, for approach 4 left, 9 way, traffic, 5 across, 7.
So many C-17s today, it's crazy. Alright, so after the next departure, which is a United 757, we got a couple coming out. I'm gonna jump off the truck real quick and get the backup internet ready. I'll be right back.
Yes, 32 Heavy Holo Tower traffic in position on the property runway. Number 8 west, clear line with clock. Number 906, Quebec, contact departure.
Contact departure, 904.
Number 1 Heavy contact, Commercial 3326.
There is a, it might affect the C-17s more than the F-22s, but there is a joint Army. Sorry, there is a joint Army exercise going on parts of the island, so that might affect some of the C-17 action we're getting, but that wouldn't affect the F-22s. This Delta is heading off to LA with the extra X. It's a 7.6.
Yes, 32 Heavy, turn right alcohol short for a minute. Right angle, hold short. Yes, 32 Alright, Echo, hold short, runway 4 left. Right turn at Echo, hold short, 4 left. Yes, X-ray 97, 4 left, so take off, crossing 770 Boeing, F-22 right, helicopter on departure. 4 left, take off, on crossing wing, helicopter. American 164 on crossing wing, 11 Alpha, right.
We're gonna make the switch right now over to the backup internet. If the stream goes down, I'll bring it back up right as soon as I can. So give me a thumbs up when we're back, please, in the chat. All right, thanks everybody. For some reason today the backup internet looks steadier than the main internet, so that's why it's always good to have a backup. All right, steady 4 megabits. That's good. That's flying all over the place. The next one out is an American. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. I just hope I put the right SIM card in. I'm not going to run out of data. I can check that here real quick though. What one did I put in? 2. 8935. This is a 321 heading off to LA with the Extra X. That's this one right here.
I think we got it in sight there, left to right now, American 164.
Yesterday.
Office 284 on top, crossing, you left at Alpha, Joint Juliet. Left down at Joint Juliet for those 6 Oscar 1022 on top, crossing, you left at Alpha, Joint Juliet, traffic on 5 miles final. Crossing, left at Alpha, Joint Juliet. Victor 914, traffic, Airbus departing from A right, hazard segment, gives us 737, drop rate, crossing, rate, turbos, contact departure. You like to do this on departure for... like 1011 visual for it. 1011 Honolulu Star, traffic, heavy Boeing, pressure heavy Boeing 777, time off on across runway 8 for runway 8 right, runway 4 right, so man, hold short on the left. 1011 4 right, 148 left. Fine, 1011.
Wayne, I'm going to tell you something that a Starlink salesman won't tell you. Starlink sucks. It may work for some things, but it does not work well for streaming. So, and it's a ton of money. And it's a ton of power. There's lots of reasons not to use Starlink. And we, knock on wood, we don't have too many issues out here. We're not as fortunate as people in LAX where they have great cell phone coverage. It's just the problem we have is here we're out on a little peninsula. And all the cell towers are tuned back towards the city. If you look at the cell phone coverage maps, you can look at the way the antennas are tuned, and they're rightfully tuned back over the water, or back away from the water. So there's 3 towers behind me. One is right in front of the terminal building, one is right in front of the Wendy's on Lagoon Drive, and one is right in front of right across on Sand Island Access Road. They're all about 2 miles from me. So normally 2 miles wouldn't be that far, but they're all tuned the other direction. So, you know, you just kind of have to deal with it. And sometimes, you know, just either they're working on it or the bonding company I use is having issues. There's lots of points of failure. And with Starlink, there's, you know, just as many points of failure. And the biggest problem with Starlink is when it switches satellites, it can do what was happening to the stream a minute ago, where it just stutters. I know some other streamers use it and had good luck, but I know other streamers who've used it and had no luck, so. Wayne, do you use it for streaming? If you use it for streaming, send me an email with your results, but I've had way more people tell me it doesn't work for streaming than have told me they had good luck with streaming. Streaming up or down, because there's a difference between what the kind of streaming I'm doing and the kind of streaming you would do for Netflix or YouTube or whatever. You streamed up with it. What kind of upload speeds are you getting? Next one out is a Hawaiian. It's a 717 heading off to Hilo. It's Hawaiian flight 1022. We also have a FedEx Sky Courier coming in, operated by Corporate Air. I've never heard that one before.
Roger. Alaska 806 Heavy Honolulu Tower, crossing the left at Alpha, join Juliet for 8 right traffic, stop Alpha. Got traffic, we're going to cross 8 left at Alpha, Juliet 8 right. There's for 7670 to right, Delta, traffic ground. Right on Delta, over the ground, next 4 Zulu Charlie, Honolulu Tower, crossing for Foster 4 left line of the way. Cross 4 right, 4 left line of the waypoint.
The only people that I know who got Starlink to work successfully, reliably, with a remote live stream, are people who bond it with another service. So if you have Starlink and then you bond it with cellular or you bond it with something else, it could be okay. But everybody I know is only getting, 3-4 megabit upload. And I need 3 times that. I don't want to sound like I'm picking on you, because if you're having success with it, I'd love to talk to you, because it is an option. But I've heard nobody having reliable good luck with it. Yeah, Marku, that's what people are doing. They're using things like PepLink or some of the other services to bond 2 connections together, Starlink and usually a cellular connection. That way it hides those satellite switchovers. But then if I tried that, I'd be adding the Starlink and not getting rid of what I have, and I don't have the money for that. Interesting, Wayne. You must have the good one, the Elon approved one. Well, I'm happy for you. If it's working for you, that's fantastic. Alright, Qantas heading back to Melbourne is on its way out here. That should be a 330. Hey JB, yeah, it's this yesterday and today have been very busy. I've been very happy about that. It seems to coincide with the winter schedules for some of these airlines have adjusted the timing of flights. Are the UK streamers using just Starlink, or are they bonding it with something else? Because the one UK streamer I know is bonding it. I don't know that 100%, but that's what I was told. I don't actually know the person. Now, normally, our internet connection is very good, so I don't want to sound like it's bad all the time. If you're new here, it's not bad all the time. It's just literally the last 10 minutes of yesterday's stream, last 10 or 15 minutes of yesterday's stream, and this morning have been bad. Normally, we're pretty rock solid, and I was talking with Mrs. Reverse Ops last night. There's also the chance I took the same internet thing to Europe with us, and I had to change a bunch of settings to get it to work with the European SIM cards. So there is a chance that I screwed something up. Yeah, John, it's one of those things where there's several options to do it, and most of them require you to pay a service. There's one where you can buy the equipment, and then you can run the bonding server out of your house. So you basically send multiple signals to your house, and then the server at your house reconnects them. A lot of them you're sending them to a server on, somewhere. So the one I use, I send 2 signals out, and it goes to either a server in Los Angeles or San Francisco, and then that's where they get recombined and then forwarded off to YouTube. But it is it's a cost. The good thing is if one of the connections goes, you can rely on the other connection. But some places like LAX, you don't even need bonding out there because they have so much coverage around the airport now. The first time I tried to stream at LAX, it was kind of sketchy, but the last several times have been just a single connection, very good.
Honolulu Tower, link to an A1, inbound on the island, Jake 48.
A1, Honolulu Tower, 20 base, 4 right, front line.
4 right, set a land, to an A1. On a departure.
Interesting, Wayne. Yeah. O'Malley does bring up a good point about the power. When I do a 5-hour show, 6-hour show on a Saturday, my batteries are at, 15% when I'm done. So if I added a Starlink, I would definitely have to get another battery. We have an Air Transport International 757 coming down here. Oh, sorry, that Qantas is heading off to Melbourne. That flight used to be a Jetstar flight, and then Qantas took it over. We're getting another C-17 departure. Thanks, Miss Wolves. We've got about an hour left in the stream. That's plenty of time for the people who haven't hit that like button to figure out where it is and give it a good tap. See if we can get to 400 by the end of the show. We've got about a little over an hour left today. Oh, interesting. We're going to get a shorty Dreamliner out here heading to Phoenix. That is American. It's a Dreamliner 8. Thanks, guys. JB and Mark. Hello, Alistair. Thanks for stopping by. The next one we're going to have in here is Southwest. It's obviously a 737. I don't know what variety because I didn't click on it yet. I don't know exactly why, Wayne. Earlier in the week, the local Army command put out a press release saying there was going to be a exercise this weekend, starting yesterday, that was going to involve Army personnel. So they advised there'd be more truck convoys and stuff like that, helicopter maneuvers. They didn't mention anything about airplanes, but the C-17s, they help with a lot of things in the Army. So that most likely that's the reason, but that's just a guess from me. There's Air Transport International right there. Let's see if we can get it in focus. There it is. Behind it we have the Shorty Dreamliner. There it is. They're training here up at the North Shore. They have an Army training ground up there where they do drop training, parachute training. And then they have a Army Air Base in the middle of the island at Wheeler Wheeler Army Airfield. That's where they do helicopters. There's also a helicopter training area up on the North Shore, Dillingham Airfield, where they do some helicopter training. There's also a very big training ground on the Big Island, so there's a lot of activity on a couple of different islands.
American 694 Papa Heavy, runway left and right.
So Air Transport International does a lot of charter cargo stuff for the military. So this came off the Hickam ramp. Well, John, I hope they know where they're going.
Southwest 302, Papa Get Rock, runway left and right.
So in my experience, this right here is the most uncomfortable plane I've ever been on these American shorty Dreamliners, the seats do not agree with my body. I don't know how the upper classes are on that because I've never been in them, but the economy class, I do not enjoy the seats. Hello, Eham. You have missed a ton of C-17s. And I think 9 F-22s. I think it was 9. Now, I will preface that by saying it might just be me. Other people might find them very comfortable. I've got a weird body. I have very short legs and arms, but a very long torso. So I'm an average height. I'm like 5'11" or whatever, 5'10" and a half. With the fro, 6'2". But so I'm normal height, or average height. I don't want to say normal because everybody's normal. But my arms are very short and my legs are kind of short. So when I sit in most airplanes, my elbows do not reach the armrest, and it's very uncomfortable. So I have to slouch to slide down in the seat to get my elbows to rest on the armrests. Yes, I am a T-Rex with a fro. I just thought of a very funny Family Guy song that I cannot repeat on the air. It even made Mrs. Reverse Ops laugh the other night. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Well, it's good that it's not just me, 79 RCB. It's nice to know everybody around me is just as uncomfortable. So this next departure here is a 717. It's heading off to Kailua Kona. It's Hawaiian Flight 1048. And it has drifted out of the picture, apparently. There it is. I remember growing up. I know a lot, most of you, some of you may know that my father passed away when I was younger, not super young, but younger. So as an angsty teen, I always had these jackets. You know, you wear your jackets, and the sleeves would always like go way past my fingers, and I'd have to keep pushing them up all the time, and it really annoyed me. And then I found one of my dad's old American. My dad worked for American, so I had all this American Airlines gear still in the house. And I found one of his American Airlines jackets, and I thought, oh, that'd be cool to wear. So I put it on, and it was the first jacket in my life where the sleeves fit, and then I realized, oh crud, my dad had short arms too. Of course, he was just smart enough to have his jackets fitted. I think I'm trying to remember. I think I flew on Frontier once, but I've never flown on Spirit. I'm trying to remember why I flew on Frontier. I think I flew on Frontier once. I think it was maybe to go to a concert in LA when I lived in Dallas, and I was also going somewhere else. So I took American to LA and then Frontier somewhere. I don't remember. It was years and years ago. Our second A380 of the day is about to cross over the coastline out by Ko'olina. It is ANA Flight 182. Today it is the Orange Sea Turtle. So if you're not familiar, we get 3 of these flying Honu livery. Honu is Hawaiian for sea turtle. There's an orange one, a green one, and a blue one. The blue one is Lani. The green one is Kai. And the orange one is Kala. They rotate 2 of them in here a day from ANA. We had one about an hour ago, and we're going to have this one here in about 4 minutes. Ah, hello, Rainbow Love. This is Hawaiian 1033. It's heading off to Lehue. It's a 717. So we water check, hat check. No sunscreen today because today's another low UV day, so I didn't put sunscreen on. If we were going to be out here past 10, I would have put sunscreen on just in case, but nice low UV day apparently, so. I had to go through Detroit once on the way to Rome. We were flying out of here on American and then stopping in LA. No, wait, we were LA. Yes, going to LA from here. And then we had to go to Dallas to go to Rome. So we had so it was a nice 2-stop morning flight. But the flight out of here was late. So we missed our connection to DFW. So we had to go from LA to Detroit. Oh, that's right. Okay. We had to go from LA to Detroit and then to Rome. That's the only time I've ever been in Detroit. We got a couple of biz jets coming, including a baby trijet baby trijet But I'm gonna step off the truck and get some of that aforementioned water I was telling Miss Rainbow Love about. I'll be right back.
Runway, full left for the takeoff. At 90, runway right, line up and wait traffic, crossing, landing the crossing runway. Line up and wait, 8 right, flight check 90. Stop the 5 Charlie Tango, cross runway left for the tower and hold traffic, pull out at the Mount Honor for 4 right. Stay left to the tower and hold like up the quad, and helicopter back for the Charlie Tango, cross down, landing, pull out at the 4 right, cross the 4, stop the cross, landing, pull out for 4. Cross got my red behind the quad, and helicopter back for the
You're welcome, Rainbow Love. Well, it's just past 9 o'clock here local time. We got about a baby tri-jet about to go out. But I want to thank all of you for being here. Vertical and horizontal streamers, thank you very much. If you don't know who I am, my name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu, on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. If you're wondering why we get so much military action, we're going to pop open and take this baby tri-jet while I talk. We share the runways with Hickam Air Force Base, which is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam, which is right next door. So we get a lot of military, a lot of cargo, and a lot of wide-body, heavy civilian stuff. So we get a mix of everything here. So if that tickles your fancy, you can hit that subscribe button and notification bell down at the bottom of the screen. We do 3 shows a week here, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we're back here on Saturday for a longer show on Saturday. Saturday goes till about noon. We'll catch that first A380 departure. Last week we kind of did a sleep-in thing where we didn't start till about 10:30, and we ran through about 2 or 2:30. I don't remember. I like that. We might be doing that more often, so get ready for that. That was nice to sleep in on a Saturday. But if you're having a good time, like I said, hit that like button. If you're having a really good time, we have membership levels available starting at just $2 a month. We also have a PayPal link somewhere in the description if you want to help out financially, keep the lights on, as they say. And there's a merch shop somewhere at reverseopsshop.com where you can get all your Reverse Ops merch needs, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, all the fine stuff. But if none of that works out for you, just the like button is all I ask. Just hit the like button and it'd be really nice. Hang out, hit the subscribe button so you can chat along with all these great people in the chat. But if most of that went by too fast, you can head on over to reverseops.com/findme. And that will pretty much summarize everything I just said, with links and pretty pictures and a little floating stars in the background. This is a Hawaiian 321. I didn't look at where it's going, but I'm going to guess. What are we thinking? Seattle. So that's my guess. Let's see how wrong I am. Next one out will be another Southwest though. Let's see how we're... Ah, it's Portland. Pacific Northwest though, so I was close. I'm not even a guess on this Southwest because I was so wrong on the other one. It's going to Hilo.
Alaska 844 Heavy, runway line up and wait. So 180 Heavy, verify gate number. Charlie 1, we get off at Sierra Delta 180. Delta 180 Heavy, contact off on that runway.
Better watch it, Rainbow Love. That button is right here. I could smash it a billion times any second. In fact, next one heading out here on the reef runway is the one off to Seattle. I should have guessed that the Seattle one would have been a 330.
Honolulu Tower, good morning. Lava 62 is 7 miles ILS, runway left.
Lava 62, Honu, good morning.
I see lava out there.
Runway restricted 40, runway left, full left, will be holding position, onto runway.
And Lava 62, copy.
Alright, so if you don't live in Hawaii, you won't have any idea what this means, but they found a koki frog in my neighborhood yesterday. I don't know how I feel about that. Ah, we have Wellington Flights live in the house. Hello. A good friend from New Zealand. We just saw one of your birds in here a little while ago. So they've switched up their winter schedule, so we get to see them now. We hadn't seen them all summer. We'll go back to that C-17 in just a second. I'm thinking it was about an hour ago. I'd have to look. It was about an hour ago. It was a Dreamliner 9, I think. So I guess maybe technically not yours. It didn't come in from Wellington, but came in from Auckland. It was New Zealand Flight 10. It landed at 7:28 local time. Next one coming in the other side is I believe the first Japan airline we've seen today. It's a Dreamliner 9. It's coming in from Tokyo. Can they land anything that big in Wellington? I know I thought I saw them land. Was it a 330 I saw land there on one of your streams? It was a government plane? Maybe I'm misremembering. Weird. Yeah, I had a little internet trouble earlier, but I kept the stream going, so I don't think it shouldn't have affected the scrolling, but Oh, interesting. Cool. Vietnam Airlines needs to come here. I'd love to see their Dreamliner here. This is another Swiss. Isn't that a Swiss registered plane? It's the second one we've had. Weird. I wonder if 8:15 is when I switched to the backup internet source and it freaked it out. See ya, Fritz. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Tiger 606 is heading this way. I need to go to Switzerland. I went to Switzerland as a young child and I remember loving it. Interesting, that's not a usual destination for planes leaving here. I had to actually look that up. Huh, interesting. So no one will ever know how bad the internet was this morning because you can't go back and see it. Oh, I hear something overhead. Sounds like fighters overhead. Yeah, sounds like fighters overhead. Oh no, it's a C-17 overhead at about 4,000 feet.
Alright, hold short of Romeo, no joint Juliet, out of us, away,
Alright, so the next one coming in is a Hawaiian. It is going to come in on 4 right. It's coming in from Maui. It's Hawaiian flight 1045. That Hawaiian we just saw come in 1045 that came into 4 right had a bird strike, so they're going to check the runway. It's like it never happened, Rainbow Love.
Tiger 605, clear takeoff, feet right. Tower level 11 and 7 mile visual, runway 8 left. Level 11, heavy Honolulu tower, subject position on the crossing runway, runway 8 left, for land, wind 1204. Level 11, clear to land, runway 8 left. The 12 cross, tower, hold, tower, crossing, flight, crossing 4 left, line up and wait.
Transport to Foxtrot 4 left, line up and wait, 1 to Foxtrot.
Tiger 606 heavy, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 8 right, Tiger 606.
Departure, Tiger 605. 605, departure 124.8. 124.8 for Tiger 605. Tiger 606, heavy traffic, helicopter below level along the shoreline, runway 8 right, from takeoff.
Takeoff runway 8 right, Tiger 606.
Alright, so we got one going out. We got two going out, and then we got another one coming in the other side. So I'm going to take the other one coming in until the one on the reef gets a little speed going. We'll flip back over to this one. Our first DHL 777, that's Singapore Airlines, is about to cross over Waimanalo, so we'll get that here in just a minute. This is the Japan Air 76. Oh, interesting, Yeham. So we have about a little less than a half an hour left. We're a half an hour from my absolute drop dead cutoff time. If you guys haven't, we have Kevin from Wellington Flights live in the chat. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, it's well worth your time. Alright, so we have another C-17 coming in. It's Manu 61. It's right over Ava Beach right now, so we'll be able to get it in just a second. Oh, interesting. I didn't hear about it coming in. Three years. Well, congratulations. I understand what you mean about it being crazy, but I love it because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of frustration, but it's a lot of fun too. So. Yeah, I saw that. One of our little local plane spotters was also listening. The Italians called in. Now we just need to get them to be punctual so they can come out here and play. 25 minutes. That's it needs to hurry up. That's all I gotta say.
Stacy. Stacy, what type of plane is it? Okay.
Alright, so one of the plane spotters let me know. They confirmed that it is a C-130. The Italians. Yeah, Kevin, we are very blessed here. We had a little bit of everything. If you like it, we probably have it here somewhere. Alright, so the next one coming in the other side is the first of probably two. I didn't check this today, but it's Singapore flight 7415. It's actually a Singapore operated, co-branded with DHL Cargo 777. This one's coming in from LA with the extra X. There's usually two of them. There's usually one from Cincinnati as well. Oh, interesting. Anybody have flight radar open? If you have flight radar open, look up by Schofield Barracks, which is kind of in the center of Oahu. You will see a 747-100 circling around up there. That's right, I said it, a 747-100. Make sure you check out the ground speed and the altitude too. That 747 is currently cruising around Schofield Barracks at an altitude of 3,700 feet at a ground speed of 44 miles an hour. It's a phantom plane. The plane exists, but for some reason, flight radar thinks it's hovering around Schofield Barracks. It was actually doing the same thing yesterday, and I don't know why. That plane exists, but it's definitely not flying. Well, if you're looking at it on flight radar, make sure you check out the ground speed. Right now the ground speed is 23 miles an hour. Thank you very much, Martin. Our good friend Martin Colad is... Oh, I was just about to ask how many days. The 250 euro super chat. Thank you very much, Martin. Martin will be here in 30 days. Oh, it's disappeared.
Romeo Bravo, Hotel, Southwest Forest, Fox 4 left minus a wing.
Next one in is Korean Air. They're back to the Dreamliner X with Korean Air, unfortunately. I scrolled out on Korean's website about 6 months and I didn't see them bringing back the 747 even over Christmas, so I think we just got lucky there that weekend. But it looks like we're back to the Dreamliner for a long time. There's a 717 coming in on the crossing runway that might beat it, but we'll take the Korean if it gets a little closer. Oh, 403 likes, everybody. Thank you. JB, it actually is not there. It's a phantom plane on flight radar, on all the radar sites. It's actually not flying over there. For some reason, it's been showing up there the last couple days, and I don't know why. Thank you, Eham. As Don Cornelius would say, it's a soul plane. It's a very bad Don Cornelius impression. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Next one in. Looks like another C-17 is very high. These C-17s come in very high. Howdy. How you been? How's your hand?
I'll find it tomorrow.
Yeah. Ouch. Which bone?
I'm guessing the one right here.
Ooh. Yuck. I fractured a lot of bones, but none of them in my, none of these. I fractured in my wrists.
I fractured my wrist when I was in.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Yes.
Well,
Hopefully, we'll be ready for spring training.
spring training.
You get in there, get some bats in.
Probably take about 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah.
Sorry for Christmas.
Mm.
There's such a light duty for us.
Yeah, I think on my job I could probably get away with it. Some jobs you can't really.
Not for us.
Yeah.
Out there.
Oh. It was great. Not that bad. It was sorry. Alright, so we have some 22s coming in to land. Are they coming in 4 right, did he say? Over there? Yeah. You got better eyesight than I do.
See that great come out right there?
Yeah.
Right under it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got way better eyesight than I do.
There's a pair of them. Or they're coming single. Oh, there's 3. Yeah, looks like they're coming straight in. See where that building is right?
Yeah, I got the first one.
And then right behind it, look straight back. And then look a little bit more up to the left. And you just see the third one. Right.
Hey, Rich, good to see you. Two of them. There's one bottom right of the screen and one top right of the screen, or top left of the screen. Looks like they're coming. At least this one looks like it's coming straight in. The other one's really high still. Yeah, Airframe Productions, I think that turned out to be a phantom thing. It's actually not really there. It was there again today a little while ago. Yeah, I think it's just a phantom. Because it said it was going 32 miles an hour at 4,000 feet, which is a little impossible for a 747. We have a Queen coming down the cargo ramp. We also have a Queen coming down Alpha. The Alpha one is the Atlas Air, one of the Atlas Airs we saw coming earlier today, operated by Qantas. And the other one is the UPS. So we got a couple more minutes, as long as they can make their way down here quickly. If Kevin's still here, the Air New Zealand is pushed. I don't know if we'll get that in the show today or not. Yeah, it is just pushed back, so I don't know if we'll be able to stay for it. I don't have that much time left. I do have to get to work today. So I'm going to try to stay. For this Queen, maybe the Atlas. But then I really got to go. I was hoping to get that Italian plane in here too, but I don't see that taxiing yet.
On the north southern arrival on 4 right.
Yes, 340 Heavy Honu taxi, city taxi, Romeo full short, yeah. Delta, taxi, Romeo full short,
Alaska 1044, visual 8 left.
Thanks, David. Yeah, hello, local boy 808. How you doing?
8 left, clear to land, Alaska 1044, and unable, let it hold short just for planning purposes. Yeah, my apologies. It's been MEL we have.
Alright, so what I'm going to start doing is while we're waiting for this UPS to taxi down there, I'm going to try to get it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to start breaking down some of the non-essential things. So we'll do that while we're waiting, and then we'll take the Queen as our last plane of the day. But I just want to thank everyone for coming. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate all the people who stopped by, say hello. We'll stay for this one last Queen. There's actually already 3 planes in front of it at least. So, oof. So I'm going to start breaking down like the sunshade and some unnecessary stuff. I might break down the 360 camera ahead of time. It just depends on where I get to. But we will do our best to stay for this Queen. The other Queen, probably not. It's still on the other side of 8 left. I'd like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Allen, and Brandon. And I'd give a special shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to break down the chat so I won't be able to see any more chat messages, but thank you very much for being here. Looks like the queens are going to line up back to back, so if no one tells my boss, we're going to take both queens. Huh? The Italian. Yeah, I don't think we're able to stay for that. Probably shouldn't even be staying for these. But, you know how it is. Huh? To LA and then 11 hours to Frankfurt. United to LA and then Lufthansa. We chose Lufthansa because I wanted to fly in the A340 and the 747. Yeah. We were on the very last 340-300 out of LA. What? Yeah. It was a really good trip. We had a lot of fun. I mean, the airplane stuff was fun, but we had a lot of other cool stuff we were doing. Alright, since it's here, we'll do one more for Kevin. Check out Wellington Flights Live. Alright, we'll see you all later. We'll see y'all later. Mike might help. See y'all later on Saturday. Don't forget to hit that like button your way. I'm going to send you guys over to the 360 camera once this stream ends, but it's not going to be up very long. So we'll see you all on Saturday. Thanks again. It's been a lot of fun. Aloha, everyone.